Right. So we're going to start now, and I'm going to discuss colon ulcer and how Sante Barley can help with that. Okay. All right. Welcome to Sante product lecture or health lecture, and right now it's 3:20 in the morning in the Philippines, and as you know, this is only an hour health lecture. Okay. Sante is a French word and it means health. So the concentration of our company is not just for finances, but of course in maintaining good health. And we believe that investment in our health pays a great dividend, because when you support your health, then you can be assured that you can live a happy life, right? You can enjoy life because you are healthy, you can work, and you can achieve your bigger dreams. Now, if you are sick, all of the money that you have worked for and saved for will just go down the drain just to pay for the hospitalization bills, and of course just to pay for your medicine, and then waiting and then wondering if you ever be healed, right? So we are urging people to start investing on their health. Now, this is our topic for today, which is the colon. Okay, as you can see on that colon, it's here. The colon is known as the large bowel or large intestine. It is an organ that is part of the digestive system, also called a digestive tract. And in the human body, the digestive system is the group of organs that allow us to eat and to use the food we eat to fuel our bodies. So as you can see, this is the colon, right? If you can see the arrow of my laptop, so this is the colon. And this helps in breaking down all of the food that we eat, and then it will be converted into energy. Okay. Now, it's really important that we have this part of digestive system, which is digestive tract. Okay. Because could you imagine your body just all of the food just go inside when you eat, everything just go inside the stomach, and then there's no organ of the body that is grinding the food, then it will just stuck inside and will get sick, and we're going to die because all of the food will just go there and will be stuck. It's just still whole food, nothing is breaking it down and nothing is grinding it. That's how important the colon is, because it's helping the body in not just grinding the food, it helps the body in absorbing the nutrients from the food, and then it helps the body in removing the toxins out of the body. That's how essential our colon is. Now, the main health issue when you're having a colon problem is what we call ulcer. Okay, so as you can see, this ulcer, it's already fired up, it's already swelling, so it is called peptic ulcer. An ulcer is an open painful sore on the lining of your colon, and the stomach ulcer pain usually begins in the upper middle part of the abdomen, above the belly, bottom and below the breastbone. The pain may feel like burning or gnawing that may go through to the back. So right now, I would like to share with you. Hello, Sister Choma Rejoice. Welcome here. So I would like to share with you that if you are experiencing like a body pains, like you're experiencing body pains, like you're feeling all the way to the back, and you are feeling a burning sensation on your chest, and you feel like you are bloating, and you're feeling like your tummy is gassy, that means that is an indication that you have ulcer. And most especially if you are feeling pains all over your body, that is a sign that your acid in the body is really high, and that's why the acid already is damaging the lining of your colon. And also, welcome here, Brother Daniel Enuche. Thank you so much. So now we're going to discuss about how important colon is, maintaining healthy colon, and also how to prevent getting ulcer. And if you have ulcer, how can we get healed of it? Okay, are we ready? All right. Why having healthy colon is important? Without the colon, your body wouldn't be able to properly digest and eliminate the food that you eat. So by taking sufficient care of your colon, you can prevent uncomfortable gastrointestinal issues and prevent the buildup of damaging toxins in your digestive system. The colon is also referred to as the large intestine and is a crucial organ for the body's digestive process. Okay, so the colon receives what remains after the pancreas, gallbladder, liver, and small intestines have absorbed the vitamins and nutrients from the food that you eat. It takes this now predominantly liquid substance and absorbs the water from your food. Beneficial bacteria in the colon breaks down what's left so that it can move into the rectum to be removed from the body. When the colon isn't functioning at its best, it can result in bloating, constipation, diarrhea, and pain. However, these digestive issues can be avoided by maintaining a healthy colon. So this is really important because, again, your colon helps you in eliminating the waste of the body, breaking it down, and then eliminating the waste of the body and out to the rectum so that you will remain healthy. Okay, now what happens if you are not pooping properly? What happens if you are not having a regular bowel movement? Okay, having a regular bowel movement is very important to make sure that the garbages inside or the toxins inside will be removed to maintain a good health. Okay, if we don't have a healthy and clean colon, we are at risk. It will give us so many health issues. So maintaining a healthy colon is really important. Now, what is the relation of this colon to ulcer? Right? Since the colon breaks down the food that we eat, spread the nutrients to the body, and also helping the body in removing the garbages and the toxins. Okay, if we don't eat properly and we don't eat on time, still the body produces that acid that to help the colon in breaking down the food. So could you imagine that the body produces acid to break down the food inside your colon, in your stomach, but then there's no food inside. So what's going to happen? It is the lining of your colon that will get damaged because of the high acidity of the body. So that's why there's ulcer. You're going to feel it first. You know, you don't get ulcer in just a snap. Like you didn't, if you have ulcer right now, you didn't get the ulcer just yesterday. Okay, again, this kind of a health issue together with the high blood pressure and diabetes are all lifestyle disease. It's the way of your living, it's the way of eating your food. So here's the thing, all right? There are, okay. Okay, so here is the challenge with your ulcer. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to, it's on another laptop, so I'm just going to share it with you. All right. So this is really, really, really important because lots of people right now are experiencing ulcer. You know, it starts with first feeling like when you burp, you feel sour. You know that your acid is really high. When you burp like that and you feel like there's a soury taste, then that is an indication that your acid is high. And then you will feel like you're feeling bloated, like your tummy or your stomach feels like it is swelling. That is another indication that your acid is high. Okay, first you're going to have the hyperacidity, the gastritis before it will become a peptic ulcer. So what we're talking about is peptic ulcer is the severe case of the hyperacidity. So first it is a hyperacidity, and then it will become gastritis until it becomes a peptic ulcer, and there the swelling of the lining of the colon. There is also bleeding if you have a peptic ulcer, because there are two types of ulcer. Okay, so let me share with you. There is gastric ulcer. You get this on your stomach lining. So as early, if you have seen the pictures I've shown you earlier, that on the lining of the colon, there's a swelling part already. We call it gastric ulcer. Now, there is another one. We call duodenal ulcer, and it appears at the top end of the small intestine, an organ that digests and absorbs much of the food that you eat. Now, there are three reasons, okay, there are three things that causes the ulcer, okay? In the past, okay, years back, people only believe that ulcer comes from having that hyperacidity, having the high acid on the body. But right now, there are more reasons to it, but I'm just going to share with you the most important part, okay? It says here that ulcer form when digestive juices damage the walls of the stomach. Again, the body produces digestive juices to break down the food inside your stomach, right? If there's no food inside your stomach, still the body produces that acid that contributes to acidity, the acid of the body getting higher, and of course, it will damage the lining of your colon. If the mucus layer gets too thin, or your stomach makes too much acid, your gut will feel it. So there are two major causes. Okay. Number one, have you heard of this? When you go to the hospital, they also check a certain bacteria. It's called Helicobacter pylori, or it's called H. pylori. And Many of us carry it. Most people infected with H. pylori do not get ulcers, but in others, it can raise the amount of acid, break down the protective mucus layer, and irritate the digestive tract. So it says here that most of us have H. pylori. Okay, but other people don't get ulcer from that. But then there are other people who are more at risk of having the ulcer, carrying H. pylori because it helps in producing, it irritates the stomach, producing more acid. Okay, so now again, if the body produces more acid in the body, it damages the lining of your colon. So how someone can get H. pylori? Okay, not everybody carries H. pylori. Okay, half of the population has it, but not everybody carries H. pylori bacteria. Now, how people are getting that bacteria? You can get it from kissing, so you don't just kiss anybody. You kiss your own wife, or you kiss your own husband. You don't kiss just anybody, because it can be received through a close contact like kissing, or you may also get it from unclean food and water. But most of the time, H. pylori can be transferred or transmitted through unclean food and water. And then second thing that causes ulcer is a certain pain relievers. You know, when you are feeling some pains, usually, right, in the past, whenever people feel pains, like you have headaches, right, you have back pains, so many pains, and automatically people will think of drinking aspirin, right? Drinking anti-inflammatory drug, and so they will feel relieved. And because they are taking it for a long time already, that every time they feel the pain, they pop the drug, and that causes the peptic ulcer, because it raises the acidity of the body. The same with a medicine that has ibuprofen and naproxen. So this block your body from making a chemical that helps protect the inner walls of your stomach. So our stomach has an inner walls that when the body produces acid, it only breaks the food, right? Now, if there's no food inside and there's high acidity of the body, it will try to melt what is inside. So it will have, the acid will have a close contact with your stomach. You don't get sick right away because you have the protective walls on your colon, on your intestine, on your colon. Now, if every time that it happens that your acidity is really high, there's no food inside your stomach, it gets into your intestine and your colon eventually. So what we would like to have to maintain our healthy colon is to balance our body acidity level. So other types of pain medicine like acetaminophen won't, those are medicine of different pain relievers. There are of high dosage. If you take high dosage of medicine most of the time, the body cannot feel it. According to my doctor, when you take a medicine, like 250 milligram of medicine from that is just from time to time, not every time, then the body will respond to it right away. Now, if you take a medicine so frequently, then the body cannot respond to a small amount of the medicine. The body will require you to up your dosage, and so that it can feel that the effectiveness of the medicine, so the body will respond. So now the body requires higher dosage. So you have to keep that high all the time, and which is damaging your colon. So after 500 milligrams, then after some time, it won't respond in your body again. So the body will require you to up the dosage, So that is increasing the acidity, and that is damaging not just your colon, but also your kidney. Now, this is another thing. Smoking cigarettes and drinking alcohol also can make you more likely to get ulcers, because and then stress and eating a lot of spicy food. Says here, there's a myth that eating spicy food causes peptic ulcer. That's what experts thought once in the past. But here it says the smoking cigarette and drinking alcohol and not eating it, that causes stress, and that makes the ulcer worse and harder to treat. Okay, and of course, stress, as we know, is the #1 cause of all of the health concerns. Now, as I have mentioned earlier, okay, how will you know if you're like you were not diagnosed yet? If you are not yet diagnosed with ulcer, how will you know that you are starting to have one? And you can prevent it from going worse, okay? You will most likely feel a burning pain or discomfort between your belly button and breastbone. Okay, so this is, you touch your belly button and you touch your breastbone. There's this, I think this, this distance, okay? This distance, or use this distance between your belly button and your breastbone. In the middle, that's where you're going to feel the pain or discomfort most of the time. That is an indication that you are having, that your body acidity is going up, and it will lead to ulcer, okay? You might especially notice it on an empty stomach, especially, of course, when you miss your meals, when you skip your meals, such as in the morning and in the evening time, you will feel that sharp pain. The pain may stop for a little while if you eat or take an antacid, or for the antacid is a medicine to use, so to lower down your acidity, body acidity. But then after that, the pain will come back. So that is an indication that you're having that hyperacidity, and you're going to have ulcer. The pain can last for a few minutes or a few hours, and may come and go for many days or weeks. Other symptoms that you're having ulcer is the bloated feeling, like you're feeling that your tummy is swelling. You constantly burp, like, and when you burp, you feel the sour taste. And then lack of appetite or weight loss. So I have experienced it, a hyperacidity and an ulcer. And it's like, I'm feeling weak too, because my tummy is always bloated, that whenever I eat, I will feel it. And then I will feel the acid up to my chest, and there's a burning sensation. And then I'll have my headache. It's really painful headache that goes from the right head to the left part of my head, and it's like the whole head is aching so much that even if someone massaging it, you cannot reach that. You cannot relieve that pain, and even drinking medicine cannot relieve the pain. The worst symptoms is bloody or dark poop, meaning to say if there's a blood on your poop, that means to say it's a severe ulcer because of the damaged lining of the colon is already swelling, and it's producing blood. Okay, and then vomiting is, I have experienced it when I have really high acid. My body I will feel like vomiting all of the time while I'm having a stomach ache and having that headache. So that's the indication that you're having ulcer. If you have a starting ulcer, you may not going to feel the symptoms, but if you know, but if you are already feeling the multiple symptoms, that means to say that it's already on a certain level, like stage 1. Okay, now how are we going to prevent having ulcer? Okay, that is really important. Right now, we have shared with you of how to maintain, why maintaining a healthy colon is important, and also the colon of the ulcer, where does the ulcer starts, and what is what's going to happen to you if you have ulcer or peptic ulcer. Okay, it's from the high acidity of the body, and then suddenly it will become an ulcer. So how are we going to prevent ulcer? How? Okay, so number 1, okay, is making sure, since ulcer is also a lifestyle disease, okay, the cure to it is making sure that we eat not just on time, but of course we eat healthy food. Okay, now if you don't love vegetables, okay, you have to make sure that you incorporate it with your diet. Okay, because do you know that when you eat meat more often than vegetables, it takes 4 to 5 days before the body can break down, can grind the meat that you have eaten in the past. So could you imagine this? If you are eating meat every single day, that will cause you a problem in your colon. Your colon will have a difficulty in breaking down the food, in digesting the food, and so it will cause you a problem with the colon, because it will take 4 days before they can completely grind the food. So 4 days before they can push it down to the rectum to be removed as a bowel. Okay, so if that is the case, if the body cannot remove that food that you have eaten every single day, those food will stick. Okay, that will stick on your colon. When it sticks on the colon, you are going to have first the issue of constipation. Okay, so that's where the constipation starts, when your colon cannot break down the food that you have eaten easily. if you are eating more meat than vegetables, then that is the real that is the problem. And then, of course, when you eat food and then you don't consume water. If you don't drink more water, then the body, the colon cannot grind it faster. And then this the small amount of water inside the body, it will be absorbed. All of the liquid will be absorbed by the colon. So that's why you're experiencing constipation. Okay. Another one, the third one, which is the very important one, is eating food high in fiber. Okay. So food high in fiber is really important in helping making sure that your colon is healthy, because it will support the colon in processing the food inside the stomach and eventually removing it faster, removing it out of the body. Okay. Again, when the colon, when the small intestine goes to the small esophagus, it goes to the small intestine, it goes to the colon to be grinded. Okay, I understand, Sister Felicia. So it's also raining. It's also raining here. Okay. So I understand. So you don't have to worry. After this health lecture, I am going to send you the copy, okay, of the recorded video, so you can get back to it, okay, and you can study it. So yes, now after the food pass through our esophagus, it go to the small intestines, it goes to the colon. So the colon will break down the nutrients, and the body absorbs the nutrients, and all of the waste will go to the rectum. And so you will feel like you would like to have to poop, right? The bowel movement. So the fiber is helping the colon in breaking down the food. Now, if you're lacking of fiber in the body, then you're also going to have a difficulty in pooping. And it starts again, the problem with the colon starts with the constipation. When you are constipated most of the time, like my sister experienced that in the past, pooping or having a bowel movement every 4 to 5 days. There are times that it will reach up to up to a week. And after a week that she has not pooped, she will feel the tummy aching. She will feel muscle cramps, and she felt a severe headache. If that is happening to you or to people who's going to watch this video, if it's frequently happening to you, it will lead to colon cancer. So you have to be careful. You eat on time. You eat nutritious food like vegetables, balancing vegetables. If you love meat, you balance it with vegetables and fruits, and you make sure that you eat or drink food high in fiber. Okay. And what is the best source of fiber? What is the best source of fiber? Let me show you. That is Sante Pure Barley Juice. Okay. Sante Pure Barley is high in fiber because, as you can see, that is super green food. Green leafy vegetables and any plant or food that is green has a chlorophyll in high in fiber that helps the body in grinding and breaking down the nutrients on the food that we eat. Okay, so and also now let's talk about if Sante Pure Barley is high in fiber, which is really important that we have on our daily living. It is great that you drink Sante Pure Barley juice, 1 sachet in the morning, 30 minutes before taking your meals. Why? When you go to bed, okay, the body repairs when we go to bed. And when you sleep well, the body will repair properly, and you will be assured that you are always healthy. Okay, so having a good sleep is also important in maintaining good health. Now, what happens when we sleep? Okay, when we sleep, the major organs of the body will repair and nourish itself, and the toxins will be removed out of the major organs, but then it's still hanging on the body. Like when you are lying and your kidney, your liver cleanse itself, and then the toxins will be just hanging inside the body. It's still there. Okay, it's still there. Now, you have to help the body in removing those toxins that was removed from the major organs while you were sleeping, so that your body will remain clean and healthy. So that's why upon waking up in the morning, instead of drinking coffee, my dearest brothers and sisters, you have to drink warm water. Okay, you have to drink warm water, not hot water, because if you drink hot water or hot beverages, it will increase your high acidity, your acid on the body. That will also cause you ulcer. Okay, this warm water, not the cold one, because once you drink the cold water and it goes to your stomach, that is causing gases as well. That increases gas on your stomach. Okay, so you drink warm water upon waking up in the morning after saying our prayers, and then we drink our Sante pure barley juice, 1 sachet. You mix it with just a normal water or a little bit cold if that is your preference, but never in hot water, because the enzymes of the Sante Pure Barley Juice is really, really important. It's the enzymes that regulates everything inside the body, making sure that our organs are functioning properly. So you mix your Sante Pure Barley Juice, 1 sachet, in a normal water or in a little bit cold. Okay, but you don't have to worry, because earlier you have already drink the warm water. Okay, so that already sets your body. Okay, afterwards, after 30 minutes of drinking barley juice, you make sure that you eat your meal. Okay, you eat your meal on time. It's on a regular, on the same time you're eating your meals. Okay, and then after an hour of eating your meals, you can drink the Sante Fusion coffee. It gives you energy. Okay, it's nutritious. If you're drinking coffee, outside coffee, like the 3-in-1, the sugary one, please refrain from drinking that. It's highly caffeinated. Okay, and the sugar, the artificial sugar, the refined sugar will cause you diabetes. So instead, you change your coffee, make it Sante Fusion coffee. It has a 0.001% caffeine content just for the smell, and it gives you a kick of energy, and it helps you with your digestion too. So if you have a problem with constipation, that will help you in removing those blockages on your colon, and it will help you in pooping regularly, and so to maintain a healthy colon too. It's really fast. I have experience with that. When I eat meat, like on a birthday, like we grilled meat and we eat, and it's really delicious, and I had a lot of fun eating meat, like a grilled chicken and a grilled beef, right, and a grilled fish. And after the morning, I will feel like I want to poop, but I cannot poop. So there are those feelings sometime. Now my relief is the barley juice in the morning. 30 minutes before meals, I take my regular meals, and then I take the coffee. Upon drinking coffee, the coffee and the barley juice has like a magic, is like a magic potion for me. Upon drinking it, I will feel already that my my rectum wants to remove the toxins inside my body. That's how fast it is. Okay, so drinking the barley juice together with your Sante Fusion coffee will really help you maintaining a healthy colon. Okay, so that's it. And then what more? Of course, the barley juice is called superfood. Okay, it is complete with vitamins, minerals, amino acids, active enzymes, chlorophyll, and fiber. And that helps in making sure that our body is properly nourished. Do you know that if our body is properly nourished, okay, the immune system is really strong. Our immune system is our natural healing doctor. When our natural healing doctor, which is our immune system, is strong, it sends out active agents that fights bad bacteria and viruses, and that helps in cleansing, detoxification, nourishing, and repairing process. So we have learned earlier that another the one of the major causes of ulcer is the H. pylori bacteria, right? It's a bacteria that causes one of the main causes of ulcer. Now, since barley supports the body with complete nutrition, it is the immune system that will send out active agents that will fight the H. pylori bacteria. That's why when someone says, can I be healed of the ulcer completely? Absolutely, because the barley can help in fighting the bacteria, bad bacteria, and removing it out of the body, and it nourishes the body continuously. And it helps in repairing too. So it helps if the cause of your peptic ulcer is because of the high acidity, and the lining of the colon is already damaged, or it's really swelling, then also the immune system, properly nourished by barley, provides the active agents that will send out for the repairing process. Okay, now my best advice is, my brothers and sisters, after you get well, this is the real challenge. When people get well, it feels like they forgot what the feeling of having sickness, having the ulcer. They will go back to their normal lifestyle, right? They will eat, they after getting healed of ulcer, they will start to neglect eating healthy food. They don't sleep, they don't consider sleeping well, or getting a good night's sleep. Okay, then they will go back to their normal habit of drinking coffee before eating meals, and the stressful lifestyle, and also drinking, and also smoking. Okay, since colon problem, colon cancer, and ulcer are lifestyle disease, you will have a long-term healing if you take good care of yourself too, right? Sante Pure Barley is a certified organic product from New Zealand. It is complete of all of the nutrients that the body requires for proper functioning of the organs, and boosting the immune system, and helping the body up to the cellular level. Okay, but the amazing product, even if it's the best, it's the #1 product in the market, but it can help you completely, not just with your colon problem, but of course in all other health issues that you might have. Okay, now you also have to support yourself with a proper food that you eat every single day, and make sure that you maintain a healthy lifestyle. Now that you have heard how important colon is, and how how to prevent ulcer, or if you have ulcer, then I can assure you that you can get healed of it. Okay, you can take a better control of your life and on your health if you start investing on it now. Okay, so it's not an accident that you are watching this video. You have to go back to the person who showed you this video, and if you have if you would like to try the product, or you would like to learn more about the benefits of Sante Pure Barley, then you have to talk to the person who invited you here. Okay, now our health lecture for colon and ulcer stops here. Okay, but we are welcoming you. If you have further questions, you can open your mic and you can ask me questions apart from our topic tonight. You can also ask me other questions concerning health. Do you have questions for me?
No
Hi.
question. No question. It's very clear.
Okay, but I used to have upper stomach ache. Hello, Lauren.
Hello, Sister Choma. Yes, how are you?
Hello. Fine. Good evening.
Good evening.
Thank you for the class.
And yes,
Okay,
yes.
so
Yes, sister.
my upper stomach, anytime I finish eating, is hard and it aches, but I don't have ulcer. It's
Yes,
part of
yes.
why I joined the Sante family, because anytime I take it, I find it easy to remove the toxins or to poop. But even during the day, if I eat anything, my upper stomach, it gets big and it pains me. So I don't know how to solve that.
Okay, so thank you for that sharing your experience, Sister Trauma. We appreciate that. You know, if it's not ulcer, okay, that that is paining, that is causing the pain on your on the part between your navel and your as I have mentioned, there's the navel and your breastbone in the middle of it. Yes, and the diaphragm, when you feel the pain on that part of your body, if you're not diagnosed with ulcer, most of the time is the gas. Okay, on the traditional alternative medicine, I was a massage therapist. I am still a certified massage therapist. Okay, so if it's not the acid that causes the pain, it's because of the gas on the body, and it goes to, if you also feel the pain like below your chest, like on your rib cage. Like if you have experienced, like upon waking up, you feel the pain on your rib cage, or you feel the pain on your diaphragm, or you feel the pain like on your chest here, on this part. That means to say that the gas, how will I say this, in it's on a massage therapist term, there are gas of the body going on those parts of the body, inserting on those parts of the body. So you know, when you have when it's like a cold, how will I say that? It's in Tagalog, it's a Tagalog term, okay, but I'm trying to give you detailed information about it. Okay, so it happens like it's like a tension on your body. So when you are working the whole day, and suddenly there is like a cold, Like suddenly you enter a room that is really cold and then your body feels it. Okay, that cold will go like a gas and it will be inserted on your tummy, and then it will go straight to the rib cage and to different parts of your digestive tract. Okay, so it's not always the ulcer that causes the heartache. They said it's a heartache. Okay, now what is the cause of it? If you don't eat on time and you don't eat food high in fiber, the body produces more gas. The body produces more gas. It's because of the H. pylori bacteria too that produces more gas. When the body produces more gas, okay, and then the gas will just go up to, it's not always causing you. Gas is like the air, okay? Gas is not the acid. Gas is like the air inside your body. If you have too much air inside your body, it will go to your diaphragm. It will go insert to your rib cage. So you'll feel like it's a sudden kick of pain, right? Arthritis or trauma is it's a sudden kick of pain, and it's being relieved. Like if you drink barley juice, suddenly you will feel like, what do you call that? The gas will go out of your your anus, like it's a fart. It will go as fart, right? So when you are farting, that means to say that the body is removing gas. Because if you have more gas in your body, that causes your pain inside your stomach. So what they call that, the answer to that to get healed of it completely is making sure that you eat on time. That you eat on time and the body is properly nourished, so that gas will be removed out of the excess gas will be removed out of your system.
Okay. So what if I feel hungry by, let's say I can stop eating heavy food from 6. So if I feel like eating something, what kind of fibrous food or what kind of food should I eat by
Good
past
question.
6, 7, 8, 9?
Yes, sister. So aside from barley, of course, barley is the highest source. It's the highest source of fiber. Okay, according to scientific research, that per 100 gram, compared to other green leafy vegetables and all other fruits, like broccoli, like spinach, barley has the highest content of fiber. Okay, but if you're asking me to support it with other food that you have to eat, green leafy vegetables are all high in fiber. And then, of course, if you're talking about fruits, if you know pineapple is high in fiber. If you have that in your location, it's high in fiber, pineapple. And let me share with you, okay, just a few other foods that is high in fiber. But also it will really help if you minimize on eating meat, because again, it takes 4 to 5 days before the stomach can grind it completely. Okay, so here are the food containing dietary fiber. As I have mentioned, barley is of the highest quantity of fiber. So you have to drink barley daily. 3 times a day will really make sure that you are healthy, will help you in maintaining good health without a question. Okay, and apart from that, avocado. Do you have avocado in Nigeria?
Yes.
Okay. Avocado can help you too. Now, if you are eating vegetables, then green leafy vegetables will also make sure will help you because it is high in fiber. Okay, and then
Okay.
banana too, banana, and then apples and orange. But again, if the apples and oranges are being imported from another country, okay, the farmers or people who are uh, doing the export injects chemicals to those imported goods so it will last, so it won't spoil faster. So that chemical on the food will also cause health issue. Okay, so it would be best if you are eating fruits and vegetables that are homegrown or are being grown in Nigeria. Okay, and broccoli, if that is available,
Okay.
and cauliflower and cabbage, and potato with skin peeled. It's potato with skin. Okay, potato with skin. The skin of the potato is high in fiber too.
Okay.
And also I have to remind you that there are countries wherein they eat more bread than rice. How about in Nigeria? Do you eat rice in the morning, noontime, evening time, or you eat bread or and then rice? How do you eat your food? What is your daily food consumption?
Sometimes you can eat bread in the morning, sometimes rice in the morning, depending on what is available.
Okay,
So
so
we eat rice with bread a lot.
all right. In the Philippines, we eat bread. It's like an early introduction to breakfast, and then we eat the rice as the proper breakfast. Okay, so uh, the bread, if it's white, okay, it is starchy. It's like starchy, and so like it's because if it's made of flour, right? And it easily sticks on the colon and hard to flush out. Okay, so if you are a bread lover, you have to make sure that you eat the bread which is high in fiber. Normally those high in fiber bread are brown in color. Okay, and when you eat rice, of course you eat rice, the old bread is the good bread. Okay, if it's already a day or so, that is the good bread. But if you are eating bread fresh from the oven, like fresh from the oven, so the particles are not the particles will just stick on your stomach and it's hard to remove from your colon. So they said that a healthy bread is the good old bread. And then when you eat rice, okay, the rice from the dinner, the leftover rice from the dinner is a healthy rice. Okay. So I don't eat rice after it has been cooked right away, right? I love eating. That's why I maintain this figure because I eat rice from the leftover rice from the dinner in the morning. Okay, but if you're not like that, it's totally fine. But you just have to make sure that you balance your life and also you manage your stress. Okay, every day that the Lord has given us, we have, of course, we have great blessings, but of course there are challenges too. So we just have to make sure that we thank God more of the things in our life. Be grateful. Count our blessings. Count more of our blessings than our challenges. So that is the ultimate cure to stress. Being more grateful, counting all of the blessings that we have instead of counting all of the disasters, counting all of the challenges in our life. Okay, I have learned, and this is according to scientific research, that when we think, when we are grateful, when we thank God's, and we are grateful for the things that we have, like we're starting to count, like the roof over my head, right? And then the food that I eat every single day. And the mere fact that that I'm still awake right now and being able to experience life, it's a blessing. So if we start doing that, we'll attract greater things to be thankful for. That's how it works in the universe, okay? So you drink your Sante Pure Barley Juice morning, noontime, evening time, okay? And then you drink your coffee an hour after your meal in the morning and in the afternoon time. Don't drink coffee in the evening if you have a difficulty sleeping, okay? So that's just it, okay? Maintain a healthy lifestyle and manage your stress. Okay, do we have any more questions or concerns? We're going to take a picture now, and then we're going to say good night.
No, no more question.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Sister Uju, Sister Choma, Brother Daniel, Sister Felicia. Thank you so much for making time in learning. And you know, this can really help a lot of people. You will never know that someone out there needs your testimony too. Okay, so I'm just going to play. Okay, I forgot. I'm going to play the videos of a testimony. Okay, so these are just two minutes video, and so you will get the testimony of the people who get healed of acidity and ulcer. Okay, so just give me a sec, and then let's take a picture first. Smile. Okay.
I can't even see you.
1, 2, 3. Okay. All right. So I'm going to share with you just a quick video. Also, I'm going to send it to you too, together with this, together with the recording, and so that you can study the recording. And if you have further questions, you let the person who invited you here know. Okay. Because a lot of, I know that you will send it to your friends, right? And your family members, brothers and sisters. So they will be aware of their health too. Okay. Good thing we have our Zoom fixed already, which is really nice. So we have that 1 hour health lecture, smooth lecture, right? Thank God for it. Okay. 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 It should be here. Just give me a minute. Okay. Seems like I have removed it on my computer some time ago, but it's okay. I can pull it out. And these are people from Cameroon and also from Cyprus who have a great testimony about colon and ulcer. That's why I would like it. I would like to share it with you. Video. Okay. Almost there. That's what I like. Okay. Let us watch this product testimony.
Hello, my name is Andre, and I would like to share with you my story by taking Sante Barley grass. I am a person which had quite a few health problems. I had cholesterol, arthritis, acid reflux, constipation, anything you can imagine actually. Anyway, before I started taking the Sante Barley, I had my test, my blood test, because I wanted to make sure that it's gonna work. After taking the product for like 20 days, I went and did my other test, which was amazing. In the meantime, I could feel the difference. I didn't really need the results apart from my cholesterol to see that I was having results by taking it. First of all, I had acid reflux, which it helped me a lot. Before I was scared to go to sleep. It helped on my constipation. It helped on my arthritis. I didn't have any pains. And my cholesterol from 360 went to 227 something down. It was amazing. My husband, he wanted to see my results first before he would try it. After he saw my results, he started taking it. And in like 15 days himself, he started feeling much better, more energy. He could lift his arm out, which had a terrible pain on the shoulder. And it's the only product that he really looks for it, and he takes it every day regularly now because he feels very good. I would like to thank the people that introduced us to this grass, and I just hope that we can help more people for their health.
I am Muna Louise from Cameroon, and I want to share my testimony about Barley, Sante Barley Cyprus. I came across this product on Facebook, and I got interested because of the advert I got on Facebook, and I decided to try this product because I had so many health issues. I had gastric, I had body tiredness, I had a lot of vitamin and iron deficiency. I've been to hospitals, I've done some x-rays, some echographies, and each time the doctor will give me some medication for use, and I've been using them. I had no real improvement until I fell across this product, and I will advise anybody that has any challenge to use this product and give or share his or her testimony. I'll use it for 20 days now, and I can give you all the assurance that I'm getting better and stronger. So Sante Barley is a product for use for everybody. Try it, you won't regret it. Thank you very much.
All right, and that's the end of our meeting, health lecture tonight. And you just send me you can send me a suggestion of what topic you would like us to have to discuss next Sunday. Okay, tomorrow night, which is Monday, I'm not going to the head office because of the signal number 3 alert of storm in the Philippines. So I highly suggest that tomorrow night we are going to have systems training. So I'm going to show you things that you have to know on the system. How do you process the order? Where do you get the Sante token value? How are you going to get the redemption? How do you redeem that? And of course, the training materials inside the Engage website, I'm going to show you that too. Okay, are you going to attend our Monday training? That is systems training.
By what time?
That would be by, I hope it can be early.
By what time?
So can we have it by 5 p.m.?
Not possible. The market.
Is the market time. So can we
Yes.
make it, okay, so 8 p.m. will be okay. So we don't change our time so we don't get confused. Is that okay?
Okay. 8
Hello,
p.m.
Sister Felicia, Brother Daniel. Is 8 p.m. okay with you? I cannot hear Brother Daniel. I can see him like nodding, but I cannot hear him.
Yes. I still am maintain the time.
8 p.m.
Are you hearing? Yes.
8 p.m. would be okay. All right, so we don't change our time so we don't get confused with all of our. Okay. Hello, Sister Felicia, you okay with 8 p.m.? Sister Choma, you good with 8 p.m.?
So my answer. It's still there now. Answer. What's answer?
Let me maintain the time. Let me maintain 8 p.m. I think
Yes,
right.
yes, 8 p.m. 8 p.m. So we make sure Sister Choma, 8 p.m. would be okay with you, and Sister Felicia. So let us set it 8 p.m. That is for systems training.
Okay, no problem.
All right, so see you. Thank you so much for your time and enjoy.
Okay.
It's already 4:33 in the morning in the Philippines, and I do believe it's 9:33 in the evening time in Nigeria. Okay.
Wow.
So you see my eye bags already, but I'm loving it. This is my loving joyful service to our Nigeria market, because life needs to be shared to be meaningful. So let us keep on sharing what we know, especially in the health aspect that helps a lot of people across the globe, and of course the financial aspect too. So don't forget. Okay, thank you so much for your time and enjoy the rest. Okay, see you tomorrow 8 p.m. I'll be sending a separate link for our systems training. Bye for now.
Okay, bye.
See you.
Bye. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Good night.
Listen.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.